Okay guys, so the carnival season is about to hit its peak, and this year, the season real long.
We have a truck on the road. We have a truck on the road. We have one big bad stick truck on the road. Hey! Better link me 4 o'clock on the road.
So on this episode of RT5, we're going to look at the top 5 ways to prepare for the carnival season. Now you might say, well Rico, I could just go with the flow my brethren, that's just how it is be. But trust me, as a seasoned carnivalian, if you fail to prepare, you might miss the best parts of the season. So let's just jump in it. At number 5, we have something that Trini's not really good at doing from Christmas into Carnival. I mean, people want to paint and buy gifts to their uncle and the nanan, and then want to borrow money to enjoy themselves for the Carnival season. Which is why, the first thing you should do if you really want to enjoy yourself for the Carnival is save money for the season. Now, we're not saying to boycott Christmas for Carnival. All we're saying is, instead of trying to keep up with the Joneses for Christmas, do it for Carnival. Take my stupid advice. Because you don't want to be the one friend outside the fete like...
Boss, this is the fete for the season, no? How you was balling for Carnival, so dog?
Christmas suck me dry, dog.
Well, not me, no? I inside already!
At the end of the day, Carnival might be somewhat expensive, but I'm always willing to save and pay for the memories and experience that is Trinidad Carnival. The number 4 way in which you can prepare for Carnival is by simply planning out your fetes and events. Now what this would enable you to do is to let everyone in your crew know how you're pumping for the season, persuading them to pump with you too. It would also prevent you from going through the mishaps of last minute fetting.
You know, I think that's one of them we could ask him. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, you have tickets for Thursday Tuesdays?
Yeah.
How much for it?
1,200 and a 3-piece with fries.
Boy, it's not like $250 for a ticket.
You're lucky I ain't asked for your virginity and your firstborn.
So yeah, it's best that you plan now and make sure that you're inside the fete rather than wishing you were there and have to hear about it after. At number 3 of the top 5 ways to prepare for the carnival is what we usually take for granted. But when the season reaches, we find ourselves wearing the same 3 outfits over and over, which is why we advise that for the carnival season you should probably buy some new clothes. And keep in mind the actual events you're shopping for, whether it's a cruise, hot sun party, or wet fete. Look for good shoes and matching accessories to always look your best. All you do, don't end up like one of them people who always borrowing their friend's clothes, cause you ain't had no new clothes to wear.
I spend that money on that fete, let me take it and thing that. Will I mark it, right?
Yeah, I know seen, but if it go fit you.
I just study down and while I have to take some shoes now. Inside.
Yeah, that kind of ratchets attention, I'm sure you could do without. Number 2 on our list revolves around transport, specifically those who have access to or own vehicles. It seems that some of us forget that our car has feelings too, which is why we're advising you to carry your car for maintenance. Now this would normally include an oil change, tire pressure check, checking the spare tire, and maybe an AC top-up, among other things, because you don't want to be stranded before or after the fete with avoidable car problems.
I thought the time I went by the car doctor already, boy, what happened?
Yeah, but I went like last carnival or something else.
So what are we supposed to do now?
Do they go rest, baby? You go stay and I will push.
But I can't drive though.
You're going good, baby. Don't give up. Keep going.
Another reason why you should probably get your car checked out for the carnival season is that even if you can't afford admission to the fete, you could still drive down to the fete and say you went.
Dog, is that sweet girl in the fluorescent brown fishnet high heels?
Yeah, dog. She's real sweet us. But I still shock you went in our fete, though. I thought you tell me he's broke.
Dog,
which part yours?
I was on the west wall, outside.
Outside?
I mean, most of the fun has happened outside the fete, right? At the top of this list is a very important topic for couples, and more important for those who are married. Some spouses need to be reminded that a wine is just a wine, a flex is just a flex, and a joke Well, you had to watch the joking. The number one item on this list deals with organizing your flex pass. Now, a flex pass or a flex agreement contract will detail how you wine, who you wine on, who you must not wine on, and how long the wine must last, among other details. Now, if you're in a new relationship and you don't know your partner that well, start dropping hints way in advance and gauge the response.
I wonder if that girl give me that flex pass, boy. She's a real coast when I wine on other girls. Oh God, girl, this is my song.
You look like if you have a real one for uncle.
Get true.
And if you guys together for a while, then you should know what is acceptable. But if you know your partner ain't about that sharing life, you had to do your thing in private. Because if she realizes you go to Fed to flex on another girl, she will Liam Neeson your tail.
Hello?
I don't know who she is, but I will find her and I will deal with her.
Diane? But I thought you were home for years.
Don't study that, study for New Year, I'm gonna be whining tomorrow.
You should hide for the rest of Carnival, you know.
And that's it, guys. Special thanks goes out to our actors and everyone that helped us out. If you're watching us on Synergy TV, please check us out on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. You can always like, rate, subscribe, and also check out the actors as well as the other videos on our YouTube channel. Also, please designate a driver wherever you guys go for the season. And remember, guys, cold is just the absence of heat.
Have one big bad stick truck on the road.